hempSMART Live with Doug Squirtle.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to this very special live online event for hempSMART. My name is Doug. I'm your host today, and I'm very excited that you're here taking a few minutes to find out about some important things. Welcome guests, welcome maybe curiosity seekers, maybe you're an entrepreneur, but we're excited to have you here. We're here today talking about something that is a big deal, and your knowledge scale on the topic might be anywhere from almost know nothing about it to maybe you're seeing it and hearing it everywhere you go. You just can't get away from it. So whether you're a health professional or just someone with limited knowledge, you're in the right place. There are no accidents. And what we're here talking about today is the phenomenon. You've been seeing it probably, and that is the idea of hemp. Some people will say CBD, medical marijuana. We're going to talk a little bit for a moment and dispel some of the fiction from the fact. We have a couple of great guests and speakers with us this evening. We'll get to in just a moment. But those words, hemp, CBD, medical marijuana, they're kind of interchangeably thrown around out there by people. A lot of times people say, well, isn't it the same thing? And the answer is kind of tricky. It's yes and no. What do I mean by that? When you think of marijuana, let's say that people use for whatever they're using it for, there's a psychoactive quality to marijuana. That's the high that people get. That's the thing that will fail a drug test, for example. But the THC is something that is not found in all hemp or CBD-based plants and crops. And so how do they do that? Well, think of it like this. If you think of dogs, for an example, think of St. Bernard and a Chihuahua. Yes, they're the same canine family, but they're obviously very different. Well, hemp and marijuana are the same thing in that they do come from the same cannabis plant originally, but they are grown and basically the hybrid version, the CBD is derived from a plant that has no THC in it. So just to be clear, hi, Kathy. Tonight we're here talking about a company and a movement and really products that we get to say THC free on all of our products. That makes it very appealing for anybody that wants to try them. It's great for professionals, people that get tested, what have you. They can enjoy the potential benefits without having to live in fear of like they're doing something wrong or something's going to happen with them. So that's one thing is that a very different CBD, cannabidiol, whatever you want to call it, is something that people are everywhere experiencing great benefits with, but they don't have to worry about the high. So that's one thing. The other is that people will say, well, how come I haven't heard about this? Other folks will say, how come I haven't heard more about this recently? The endocannabinoid system, I don't want to get too scientific and technical. That's not why we're here. But there is a system in the body called the endocannabinoid system, the ECS. It's a fairly recent discovery as far as medicine and some of those things go. But what it is we like to think about it is a system in your body. It was fairly recently discovered, say in the last 10 or 15 years. Well documented, a lot of research papers, studies. That's the validation. There's thousands of things out there for you to check out if that's your thing. But think of it as it's the master orchestra conductor for all of the systems in your body. We like to say that it gives the body the innate wisdom that it needs to run all the other systems. So whether it's maybe it's your cardiovascular health and your blood pressure, maybe it's your immune support system, maybe it's your cognitive functioning of your brain, all those different things. The ECS is something that people everywhere, the reason that they're having great results with products within the industry, why this is such a big topic, is because they've kind of tapped into something that is a very big deal. You can go to pubmed.gov, some other things, and check that out. But what's happening, guys, is as the laws and the regulations, especially in the U.S., let's just talk about the United States for a moment, as those loosen up, we're finding this amazing phenomenon where people everywhere are wanting natural solutions. They're getting greater access to this information, to these ingredients, to these products. And as a result of more and more exposure and more people with their stories, you're beginning to hear and see maybe people talking about this. Hey, I've tried this. Here's what happened for me. And that's all adding up to people gaining more access to really the things that they want, that they demand. It is creating a couple of different scenarios, but it's fueling an unprecedented industry as a result of that demand that is doubling every year. And by Forbes, by many other respected entities out there in the world, it's predicted in the next 2 to 3 years to be a $2 to $3 billion industry. So we're here tonight to talk about a lot of things. It might be your personal health and well-being. It might be where you see yourself if you were looking for something that's very special that you could share with other people. It might be that you're an entrepreneur and maybe you're just curious, you want to know a little bit more, or maybe you're just gung-ho and you've been waiting for that next big thing. Hi, Samuel. Guys, when we say big thing tonight, we're not talking about the next big fad. This is something that is not going away. It's gaining credibility and steam. This is here for the long haul. So welcome. And when you add up all those things, before I get to our first guest tonight, guys, what we're talking about with the growth pattern of what's happening, you've got the right timing of what's going on. So we're very early in this unfolding of this multi-billion-dollar global industry. hempSMART is at the forefront. We plan to dominate that space. And then you've got the right company. Why do I say that? I say that because we are early, and we are our parent company is a publicly traded entity. And what that means, guys, is this company has to operate at a higher level than almost anybody that's out there that might be in the space. So in other words, we have to have fully open books, fully reporting, and that means that we are operating, up here with everything that we do. So we're the right company, committed to all of our folks and doing everything with absolute excellence. So you got right timing, right company. And then, of course, what you'll hear about in a moment is when you have the right products that people want, that they need, that they're getting amazing experiences with, that really address some of the things that everybody really wants to resolve and overcome for their health, to really have the best possible optimal health that they can. When you align those three things up like hempSMART is, you've got a very exciting opportunity, whether you're looking at it from a product perspective or maybe a business, either one or maybe both. So without further ado, we'll get right to it. We have, obviously, in the company that I'm speaking about, we're having some tremendous success stories. And that's one of the reasons why I invited our first guest on. He's someone who has quite a bit of experience in entrepreneurial business. He's built some successful teams. What's really amazing is that he's come here and in a very short amount of time has busted out of the gate and created some really immediate success that is that's pretty amazing. So without further ado, thanks so much for being here. Bruce Waterman, welcome.
Well, hello, Doug. Oh my God, this is awesome. I'm so happy that you had me on the show tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bruce. I'll tell you what, I think where I'd like to start, we just have a few minutes, obviously want to be respectful of everyone's time, is I know that there are a lot of options out there, Bruce, and people that might be watching this or the replay, we know that there's a lot of business opportunities out there, but really from a product perspective, what attracted you to this from a product perspective when you were first introduced?
Well, I knew nothing about this space. I mean, I come from a photography background and other skill sets and other things that I've been involved in. But this is a brand new space that I'm in, that I found myself in. I didn't even hear about CBD until my 94-year-old mother-in-law called to tell me she heard something about it on a talk radio show. And it kind of sparked my interest. And I actually got her some product from hempSMART and actually saw some results after a short period of time. And it just caught my attention to say, hey, this is a brand new space that I could be in, something that's going to really grow, and I can grow right with it. I did some research, and I've been learning all about the industry I'm now in and the products I'm promoting and helping people with. And I found that a Dr. Lewis, who's a retired surgeon, in a video said that the discovery of the endocannabinoid system, which Doug mentioned that we all have, is going to save more lives than even the discovery of sterile surgical procedures. And so that is a huge thing for me to say that now we have a product that can feed that system to balance out everyone's system so that they can be more healthy and fight off whatever issues that they're having. And I've seen a lot of my customers and my affiliates are using the product, and I'm seeing a lot of results. I know Kathy Rickley's on the show right now, and I know her husband, who is a combat veteran, has been experiencing pain for so long, and he got off those opioids and those pain medications that they prescribed, which could get him addicted, and he decided to deal with just the pain itself rather than have to take those drugs. So Kathy brought home some product, a pain cream, and reluctantly he put it on and found in a very short period of time that it had a huge effect on him. And then a few days later, she got our pain capsules and started taking those, and it had even more of an effect. So this is just an amazing space that we're in, and I think we're in for a wild ride of growth that we can really take advantage of the opportunity here.
That's awesome, Bruce. Thank you. I'm hearing a little bit of echo. All right. So Bruce, you're finding it.
Go ahead.
Sorry. You're finding it easy to share these products, and people are they're very open to hearing more about them and to giving them a shot.
It's the easiest thing I've ever done because everyone has issues. Everyone has some kind of physical or mental challenge that they're dealing with. They keep having trouble sleeping. I know my better half, Debbie, she has been on Ambien every night for years to try to get her to sleep. Now, for the past 2 weeks, she has slept like a baby by using our drops twice a day and taking one pain capsule every night. And she sleeps like a baby without any external help with any of her drugs. So we've had tremendous results. So I find it real easy to be able to say to someone, have you heard of CBD? What do you know about it? And then the response is, oh yeah, I've heard a lot about it. And that's really easy to get them to show what we have to offer. But if they've never heard about it, then I say, well, would you like to try some products that can maybe help you with some issues that you are having? And they're very open to it.
Bruce, you put together an amazing team of, you've done something pretty extraordinary. How many folks did we say in a very short amount of time that you've added to your team?
Yeah, well, I first of all did some research on this company itself. There's lots of other companies out there that are marketing this. It's in the marketplace, but I found that hempSMART is being run behind the scenes by some incredible people that I know, like, and trust, that I know are going to take this company to a whole different level from everybody else. Also, this company being publicly traded is held to a higher standard so that we know that we're producing the best quality product that's tested for cleanliness, for purity, for actual content than any other product out there. So I know what I'm offering is the best product on the market, along with a company that's going to back it and offer so much more opportunity for everyone involved and for our customers that use the product.
Bruce, I know that you have a special trip planned tomorrow. I know that you've got folks that are wanting to know more about these products, wanting to join your team. Some of those are tuning in live with us right now. Some will meet you down at HQ tomorrow for a very special group event. And that's just fantastic, to see those kinds of results, building a team of 20, 25, 30 people in literally weeks. That just goes, I think that it goes to show you just how hungry people are for this information, and that when you tell them about the products and they see very simply, they go to your website or just absorb a little bit more, that they're saying, there's something big here. I want to be part of it on a bigger scale.
So I'm an entrepreneur, and I always look for opportunity, and this one literally fell in my lap by pretty much accident. And and so when I see an opportunity and I see that the timing is just, it's like finding the timing of growth of something. Like, imagine if you got involved or invested in Apple or any of these big companies that are already successful, Tesla. If you invested and you got involved at the right time, at the right place, and the right time, you can benefit financially hugely from that. And anybody that's looking at this that's an entrepreneur that recognizes that this might be the right place, the right time with the right company, I highly suggest that you take a look at us and just, pick us apart and find something wrong, because you won't. And you'll find every reason to join this company and grow with us. And I really highly suggest that you just really take a look at what we have to offer.
Fantastic. Bruce, one outgoing question. Thanks so much. What is next for Bruce Waterman at hempSMART?
Well, I plan on dominating this company and building a huge team of people. But I also am willing and able and very, very excited to be helping other people that's not even on my team to help us grow as a company. Because as a company, if it's successful, then everybody wins. So anybody out there that's not related to my team, or anybody that wants to join with somebody else, know that I'm here to help anybody that wants assistance or any kind of guidance to help them grow their business. The opportunity is open for us all, and there's room for everybody at the table.
Hey, Bruce, thank you so much for your an insight into what you saw, what you're doing, how you're doing it. Seems very simple, and I'm going to say it sounds as though you found a great home here. So thanks so much for contributing.
Thank you for having me, and I look forward to the future.
Absolutely. Have a great day tomorrow. All right, guys, that's just a kind of a snapshot. Bruce has been a very newcomer to hempSMART. We're grateful to have him here and have his input. My next speaker with us this evening, not to be outdone, but she has done some amazing things, not only in her career and in the industry, but really in the couple of short weeks since she's been here at hempSMART. I wanted to get her perspective of what's happening and what things have been like. Stephanie Massman, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much, Doug, for having me. And hi, Bruce. And I am so excited to be part of this family. And this is awesome. So thank you for having me.
I have to ask you, Stephanie, so every time it seems like I check, there's new people in the system. You've got new customers, new affiliates. You seem to be able to do this at will. What is making it easy for you to grow this business and share hempSMART?
I think it's because when I'm really passionate about something, people sense my energy and they want it. They want what I have in a way. Hey, Kathy, I've heard about CBD for a while, probably for the past 3 years. Actually, my son, my 22-year-old son, has been talking about it, and he's done all the research, and he's always telling me how great CBD is. And so when the opportunity came to look at this company, like Bruce said, I'm always open to something new. I don't want to. If there's something exciting, I at least want to hear about it. And, I tried the product not only for myself, but when I see it working on my mom's finger who has arthritis, and then within minutes of me putting it on, she can make a fist for the first time and the pain goes away, that excites me, And I've always said, if I ever had the opportunity to get in on the ground floor of something that I know is going to be explosive, I'm so excited. I needed a company that had people that I trust, which I totally do with this company, a product that's superior and better than anything on the market, and something that I know, everybody's going to want and need. So, literally, I'll be excited about something. I'll put it on Facebook, how excited I am about the face cream, and people ask me, what is it? I want to know. And so it's just been really easy for me.
Well, you're obviously a woman, like you said, that I can just feel your enthusiasm and conviction for what's going on. That's very helpful. And, we were talking about how a lot of people are just learning about this, and maybe it's a new thing to them. And when we say new, we don't mean that there's a lot of validation out there. There's if somebody wants to just soak it all in, there's a ton of stuff out there to substantiate this. But when you think about the industry and where we're at in the timeline, with your ability to spearhead this, create a pioneering founding team, and for once maybe be at a scenario before all the years of big growth happen, that's what I'm excited about for you and everyone right now.
Thank you. And I'm so excited. My team of 7 or 8 right now, that are some of them I think are on this call. We're all so excited. We're looking forward to exciting things with this company.
And to be clear, we're talking about like 7 or 8 in a month or something.
In like 2.5 weeks or something.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing. Well, Steph, I know you have an exciting day planned tomorrow. I know you have folks here and you'll have folks at hempSMART HQ. Tell me, what is next? What can we expect? I'm going to put you on the spot. What do things look like 60, 90 days from now for Stephanie and her business?
Oh, well, I'll probably have, I don't know, I'm going to say 100 people on my team.
Woo!
Yes. And we're going to, we're going to get the whole Conejo Valley, everybody.
Well, I'm glad that you brought that up, though, because for folks that maybe this industry or the idea is new to them and they think, well, how in the world could she do 100 new people in 2 or 3 months? And guys, that is the beauty of what we're talking about here. This is a leveraging vehicle. It allows you to, by building a network of like-minded, excited people that want to partner with you, travel the world, make more income with you, open all these doors, that in helping you, they're helping build their own business, and they help you through that leverage. You can create amazing things that maybe you can't in your current job, or you certainly have a hard time doing by yourself anywhere out there, on planet Earth, trying to find a better solution. So awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We all really support one another, and we cheer each other on, and we rise each other up. And that's what's so awesome about this. We're around positive people, and only good can come out of this. So I'm really excited.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, Stephanie, Bruce, thank you guys so much. We're going to spend the next couple of minutes just wrapping up, but have a wonderful, productive, exciting night tonight, and especially day tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. And thanks so much for sharing your excitement and everything that's been happening for you since you got to hempSMART. Thank you, guys.
Bud.
All right.
And remember that Richard Branson said, if someone offers you an opportunity and you don't know what to do, just join and figure it out later.
Yep.
That's right. That is absolutely right. We're pioneers. It's a fun time, and this is a big hempSMART party. So, guys, as we wrap up, I wanted to share with you, there are some specials and promotions going on with the company. Just to introduce you briefly to a couple of the things that we have, what we're talking about here. So we've got our Drops product that comes in 3 great flavors. It also comes in a 4-pack. And not to be forgotten, we've got, we actually have Pet Drops. Yes, your 4-legged friends have an endocannabinoid system too. A lot of great results on that flagship product. We also have that cognitive, it's a brain improvement. It's a brain health product. We actually call it Brain, very easy to remember. Here are 2 products that are related to pain. Notice I'm not promising what these products will or won't do for anyone. We don't talk about symptoms. We do not talk about conditions or diseases. But when you get involved with hempSMART and you try these products and begin hearing what people are saying, you'll begin hearing things like pain being managed, sleeping better through the night, more mobility, feeling great, just things like that. So just keep that in mind, and that's a great reason to try some of these products. But what we've got here is our pain capsules product that's taken orally. And then you heard about our topical pain cream. That's a pretty immediate product. A lot of people love that. It's something that, normally results right away. So that's something to think about. And then we're also very excited. The newest addition, one of them to the hempSMART line, is our face product. Love the naming, right? Very simple. That's a CBD-infused face moisturizer, not just for women. Guys like it too, but there gives you an idea. And guys, we have some promotions going on this month. When you place an order for hempSMART products as a product user, unless there's Brain product already in the order, hempSMART's going to give you this pouch of 6 free capsules just to try the pain product out. And then when you come on as an affiliate, let's say you see more and you say, wow, I can tell this is big. I want to be part of Bruce's team or Stephanie's team. You have an opportunity to get free products with your sign up, either a sample of face or pain cream, maybe even a full-size pain cream. So just those are things to ask the person who invited you here tonight more about. How can I get a sample? How can I get some free products? how do I enroll and become part of your super team? But I want to encourage you as we sign off just to, first of all, I want to say thank you for being here. Thanks for learning more about the industry, about hempSMART, what your role might be. And I want to encourage you just to take some kind of action, whether that's raising your hand and saying, hey, Bruce, I have more questions. Maybe it's, hey, Stephanie, how can I get that pain cream? Whatever it is. But take some kind of action, and thank you so much for being here. We're here every week. This is an example of a tool that's used to help educate folks to grow the company. And as you come in and you decide that you want to grow your own team, this is an example of a resource that you can send your people to. We do the heavy lifting for you. We help explain things, and it's just our pleasure to be here every week, growing the company and help educate people to the options and the great solutions that are out there. So, guys, that's about it for this evening. I want to encourage you to go out and help yourself. Maybe use this as an opportunity to help those you know, love, and care about, maybe family members, maybe open some doors for yourself, whether it's your life and your health, things like that. Maybe it's your lifestyle, and you always knew you were cut out for something amazing where you could help others, where you could help the planet, and have fun doing it. It's a very rewarding home here at hempSMART. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for being here. This is being recorded, so you'll be able to watch the recording. Maybe you're watching that now, but have a great rest of your week, and thanks so much for giving us just a few minutes of your time. Good night, everybody. Oh, I want to leave you with one last thought, and that is this. You may be just one decision away from completely changing your life. Think about that, and we will see you next time, guys.